Hey guys, happy Friday. We made it to the Friday, so the past couple of weeks you guys might have noticed Fridays is just one big long workout that makes you say, oh my God. Today, I expect it to be very, very similar, all right? So we'll start this workout with a 1,000-meter row, all right? In the bigger classes, I really encourage everyone to row. And so if you guys need to start with the second movement and end on the rower, that's great. So half the classes start on the rower, half the classes end on the rower, but everybody should row 1,000 meters regardless of how many people are in your class. The next movement will be 80 wall balls. So with our wall balls, obviously we just want to pass through our squat every single time. That's the most important part of the movement. Toss the ball to target. Toss the ball to target, toss the ball to target. So there's a couple of things that I've noticed. I've noticed that we just simply, we rely on the expertise of our members with the wall ball, right? And so a lot of times when I go to class, I see people not doing this movement as efficiently as it could be done. So I asked myself, what have I done to help fix the things that I'm concerned with in class? And then being honest with myself, I haven't done very much. So this is the attempt to do better for you guys. So I apologize, and then just know that I'm working to do better, all right? And so the first order of business is that, like, whenever, again, the first thing is that we just need to make sure we secure a squat. So you guys can either grab a second wall ball, and the depth should be where your butt touches the wall ball and you stand up. So that should be the depth of each rep. All right, so you guys can use the same wall ball or the other wall ball to kind of like help achieve that. Secondly, positioning, right? So if our hands are on the outside of the wall ball, our shoulders take a lot of the work. So I'd say, or I'd recommend to go from here to kind of adopt this thing where your triceps, your lats, and this bigger part of your body can kind of take some of that weight off of your shoulders. And then that way it'll make the push a lot easier because we can truly push from our legs versus throwing with our hands, all right? And so if we go palms in, kind of like so, that'll be great. This does a couple things. This will help prevent the problem of the ball coming right around chest height or even waistline height. That's a really, really inefficient catch. And it's gonna make you work that much more harder to get the ball to the target. And so the name of the game is keep it high, toss it high, all right? So one way that we keep it high, and high is like right around our chin or our nose, all right? We don't want the wall balls to drop below our necks at any given time while we're in between movements, okay? So here, and I just like to say, right, if I'm trying to smell the wall ball, it smells like leather, all right? So in that position here, so we pass through our squat, make sure we hit the bottom. We toss it, toss it. We throw high and we catch high, keeping the ball right in front of our nose, keeping our hands slightly underneath the ball. And then that way is gonna shorten the range of motion, which makes you more efficient. Is going to take the brunt of the stress out of the shoulders and is going to put most of the work in the legs, which this move is intended to be. So I'll do a couple more wall balls. Again, hands like so, and I'm gonna go with this angle. Squat, toss, 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 toss. All right. The angle kind of messed up the catch, but you guys get the gist. Catch it in front of my nose, toss it above my head, and rinse and repeat that. And we have 80 of those. All right, once we get done with 80 of those, we want to go 60 Russian swings, okay? So the Russian swings, the weight will be pretty heavy today. It'll be 70 pounds for our guys, 53 pounds for our ladies, but it's the swings that kind of stops halfway. Hopefully by now, in this cycle, we have a lot of confidence to understand that we can do more weight than we thought we could have, all right? So with the Russian swing, stop halfway between the chin and the chest, right around eye level, and we got 60 of those. Once we get done with 60 of those, We got 20 simple box jump overs. So we do want to face the box. So this movement won't be allowed. No go today, all right? Face the box with each jump. We got 40 of those. And once we get done with 40 of those, we'll have 20 squat snatches. So 2 ways you guys can do this. Obviously, you can do a squat snatch. Easiest, most efficient way to do this. If you guys can, the next step down will be a power snatch into an overhead squat. Yes, do both of those movements. Excuse me. All right, and if the overhead squat just simply is not available to you today in any capacity, then you can power snatch, all right? So squat snatch, preferred. Power snatch plus overhead squat, acceptable for our RX. And then if you just do a regular power snatch without the overhead squat, just understand that is a scale or is a modification to make sure that you get the work that you need to get in, all right? So the squat snatch is one move from the ground to our overhead squat. So we want to set up the weights 115/80, so it's pretty moderate for most. All right, so we got 20 of those, and at the end of our 20th rep, we're done. Look at the time. Hopefully you guys are done in 25 minutes or less, but the time cap is 25 minutes. So again, it's a 1,000-meter row, it's 80 wall balls, it's 60 Russian kettlebell swings, it's 40 box jump overs, it's 20 squat snatch, it's time. Guys, have fun with this. Sweet. Guys, today you made it through the workout. Our finisher today is just some shoulder care, all right? We'll have some front raises or some shoulder raises with the band. We'll have some band and pull aparts, and then we'll have some lat pull downs. So we want to take a band. We want to go both feet in, both hands with the band. The idea is to keep the arm straight. So think about extending those triceps, and we just want to lift 20 times, all right? After we lift for 20 times, we want to grab set band, and we want our palms to be facing the ceiling. We want the thumbs to be out, and we want the triceps to be straight. All right, guys? So that way we pull with our back, and we go our band and pull aparts, right? So we don't want the shoulders to be up and pull to our neck. We want the shoulders back and down, and just really squeezing that back together. Again, triceps stay nice and straight, and we want to go 20 of those. Once we get done with that, we want to come here, again, nice and straight. We want to kind of pull down. And these lat pull downs. We want to go 20 of those, all right? And we want to rinse and repeat that for 3 rounds. And so you'll probably feel, your muscles will feel worked and or fatigued, which they should feel with the band, but it's nothing to get you guys super tired. Again, it just take care of the body that we've been working a lot this week. Guys, hopefully you had fun up to this point. See you on the other side.